So EA have released the FUT Birthday Cup. It's there for 6 days, or 7 days, sorry, and you have to play 4 games to get the first token, play 8 games to get the second token, win 2 games to get the third token, win 4 games as an 83 double, win 6 as an 84 pack, win 8 is a 284, and then win 10 is going to be 5 times 85 plus a FUT Birthday pack, so that will include Team 1 and Team 2. I'll show you about tactics, formations, etc. Let's have a look at the game mode and what we have to do and how many times we get to enter. So it's 5 matches a day, and apparently the objective lasts longer than the actual... the game mode actually lasts longer than the objective, which is weird. You can only have 189 or higher in your team. It's max chemistry, and you can have 2 loans. So basically, my team will not work in it, as all of my players are over 89 rated, more or less. So I've only got 1 player that isn't, which is Rudiger, which is a bit of a weird thing. So in terms of max chemistry, if you didn't know how max chemistry works, I will show you quickly here. I'm guessing the bench doesn't get... So you can have the players on the bench, but you can't have them... That's interesting. So here's a little trick for you there then. So put all your players that are 89 and below on your bench that you want to use. You have 5 substitutes a game, so you might as well go for it, go full send. So we are just going to go have a look in our club quickly. The goalkeeper is the one that's going to cost me, but we can put loans in as well, so it's not a problem. So we could put in... let's just put in, for the argument's sake, Mayan. Because there is only max chemistry in this, it means it doesn't matter what players you put in, they'll all be on max chemistry no matter what, and I'll show you in a second. So let's remove this guy. Let's remove Hazard. Let's remove Xabi Alonso, and let's remove Cruz. And then as you can see here, we've got 2 players that are 89 or higher, which is going to be either my... Jota's got to come out, basically. So we're going to go to strikers. And we're just going to put in anyone that's underneath that rating. Preferably not a loan if I don't have one. Cool, Balotelli can go in. I could have put Crouch in. In terms of wingers, so you can see here on my bench, there are players who are basically underneath that rating. So Madueke could go in, for example. And then our left wing is going to be a different player. So we can use Kvaratskhelia, who just got an SBC. And the beautiful thing is, you could bring on the 5 substitutes. Max chemistry means you don't even have to put players in the right position. Let's say you preferred having, I don't know, Sal as a centre-back. You could put him on full chemistry as centre-back. It doesn't matter. Just to show you that it does work, I'll show you a little symbol in a second. It should give it away, and then Zabra can go here. So here's our team. And then if we press start, you can see the players will not be in chemistry now. But if we were to back out and we have a look at the game mode, you can see their rules, max chemistry. So it basically means all players are on 3 out of 3 chemistry no matter what. So it doesn't really matter. And if we have a look at underneath our squad actions on the left-hand side, so team name, the rating, squad actions, underneath says 15 out of 33. As soon as I press start, it goes to 33 out of 33. So there you go. So in terms of actual custom tactics, here's the formation you want to run. You want to run a 4-2-2-2, and you want to go to balance, width 45, depth 70, balance, direct passing, width 50, 5 players in the box, 2 on corners, 2 on free kicks. Then your formation is going to be the 4-2-2-2. So you want to have your 2 midfielders, or your 2 most defensive midfielders in the 2 centre mid plots. You want to have your fastest players on the wing, of course, and your strikers as the strikers. Your left back and right back are how they stand, the same with centre backs. In terms of instructions, we're going to have ourselves default, getting behind default, default. Exactly the same, default, getting behind default, default. Your right winger is going to be come back on defence, come into the box for cross, default, default, and the same for your left winger, the exact same, come back on the defence, get into the box, default, default. Your 2 centre mids are going to be cut passing lane, stay back while attacking, default, cover centre, default, and the exact same for the other one, cut passing lane, stay back while attacking, default, cover centre, default. Your left back and right back are going to be stay back while attacking, default, overlap, and default. And the reason is, I'll explain in a second, but make sure they are on those 2 settings, and the same for your right back. Before I talk about anything like that, sorry, in terms of positions, how the formation works, have a word from today's sponsor. Are you tired of playing sweat teams like this? Make sure you go to Alt Nice, select FUT 23 coins, choose which console and how many coins you'd like to buy, select your payment method, and don't forget to add code NANIC for 6% off on all orders. So how this formation works is your left wing and right wing are going to drop down in front of your left back and right back, playing in a 4-4-2 system. Your 2 strikers are just going to sit on the halfway line, staying there. And the good thing about this is it keeps your opponent's left back and right back staying back. And if they do push them forward, you've always got 2 strikers. So it's going to be 2 versus 3 until your wingers move up. As soon as you win the ball, your left wing and right wing are basically going to turn around and run up the field. So you're going to have 4 in attack. let's say you lose the ball and you have your players on overlap stay back while defending. How it works is your left back and right back will only push up if the AI notices that your opponent has moved them out of position. So let's say they move their left wing into the middle of the pitch, your right back is going to run up the field. If they notice it, the left back goes back into position, your right back will just turn around and run back. So how you want to do this is, so using this example, we are going to basically move the ball manually. So we're going to give the ball to Marquisio and move forward with him into a triangle sort of situation. So we have 5 attackers and our Sal will always stay back making 5 defenders. As soon as we pass the ball away at Marquisio, he's going to turn around and run back. So you're always going to have 6 in defence and 4 in attack. When you move somebody forward, it's going to be 5 in attack, 5 in defense. So very, very balanced. You're going to want to treat this as champs. You only have to win 2 games a day, so you haven't got to stress about it too much, but it is something like that. If you have any questions, comment down below. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.